Sister Virginia from the Bronx. Sister Virginia from the Bronx. I hope I see you in White Plains, Sister Virginia. I hope I see you in White Plains, Sister Virginia, next Saturday. $100 from Sister Virginia from the Bronx. Mwah. Thank you, Sister Virginia. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Brother Miles from Louisiana. Brother Miles, I hope you didn't miss the New Orleans Black Parent Training, Brother Miles. Brother Miles, were you at the New Orleans Black Parent Training? Brother Miles sent the donation of $10 with a letter. Let me read the letter from my supporter from Louisiana, Baba Miles. Dr. Umar, I know it has been a while since I donated, but I plan to do it more often. It is very courageous what you are doing, and I hope things go into fruition soon. I cannot wait for things to go as envisioned, because once that happens, your work will officially put all of the leaders and speakers in check. Let me say that again. This is an elder with wisdom. He says in the second line of his letter to Dr. Umar, I cannot wait for things to go as envisioned, because once that happens, your work will officially put all of the other leaders and speakers in check. All of these so-called quote unquote conscious leaders. Speak, Brother James. Brother James is speaking right now. Brother James is speaking right now. Brother James said all of these so-called quote unquote conscious leaders will have to account for what they are doing. Thank you, Brother James. I couldn't have said it better myself. They hate me because once the doors of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence opens its doors, all the other speakers and leaders are going to have to put up and shut up. They're not going to be able to get away with making DVDs. They're not going to be able to get away with just making documentaries. They're not going to be able to get away with lectures. They're not going to get away with debates. They're not going to get away with conferences. They're not going to get away with festivals. They're not going to get away with shea butter and incense and head wraps. You're going to have to build an institution. You're going to have to build an institution. You're going to have to build an institution. Another Neanderthal. I'm sorry, but this feed is only for Africans. No disrespect, but you must be African to be on my feed. It is not open to anybody but African. Okay? Latinos, you must identify as African. You can still be Latino. You can still be Puerto Rican and Cuban and Dominican, but you must be African to be on my feed. If you are not an African, if you don't identify as an African or a member of the original African family, please get off my Instagram. This is not for you. I am not a multiculturalist. I am not an integrationist. I am not a multiculturalist. I am not an integrationist. I am not a multiculturalist. I am not an integrationist. Everything I do for African people. So if you are not African, you should not be on this live feed. Let's continue. All of these so-called quote-unquote conscious leaders will have to account for what they are doing. Dr. Umar, do you still offer disposition sessions? You are perhaps the only person who can answer my problem. It would be better if I can meet you in person, but if I cannot, I would like to call you from a private number. This is highly confidential, but your answer to this assessment will change everything. I will not be able to make it to the New Orleans training. I will not be able to make it to the New Orleans training, but I will try to be at the Texas training on April the 18th, the Texas training on May the 2nd, or the Mississippi training on April the 18th. Please give me a call. Okay? Brother Miles from Louisiana, I will be calling you, brother. Thank you for your $10 donation, and thank you for the support. I'm just showing the love today. If anybody takes my video off Instagram and put it on YouTube, because y'all love stealing my content, I don't know who runs the King Kong Consciousness page, but I don't. I don't know who runs the Most Requested Scholar page, but I don't. I don't know who runs the Unapologetically African YouTube page, but I don't. I'm not even mad at you. But can you please make a donation from some of your monetization to the FDMG Academy? I'm not even mad at you, King Kong Consciousness page. I'm not even mad at you, Unapologetically African page. I'm not even mad at you, Most Requested Scholar page. But can you at least donate to the man whose information is getting you paid? Can you at least donate to the school, my brother? That's all I'm asking you to do. Next donation. But when you put this on YouTube, call it the love that love produces. Call it the love that